Over the years, video games have been a hot-button issue. There are those games that get just outright banned. Here are just few of some of the banned games. This game was one of those adult Atari 2600 games. However, most of these were just adult-themed. Custer's Revenge is a bit more different than that. In this game, you play General Custer at the Battle of Little Bighorn. You have to try to dodge arrows as you make your way to a poor native girl tied to a stake, and once there, to avoid issues with YouTube, you do something illegal to her. It was banned just for that premise. So this game was geared to the horny 20-some. A quiz game where right answers were rewarded with a scantily clad undressing girl. No, this was not the reason it was banned. At the time the Girls Gone Wild type scenes were filmed, one of the girls filmed was actually 17. And she's also not properly informed on how the footage was going to be used. And thus it was classified as CP, and was immediately pulled from the shelves and never sold again. So far, the first two were banned for pretty good reasons, but this one, well, it's slightly different. You see, there were two developers involved here, Silicon Knights and Epic Games. So Silicon Knights was using Epic Games' Unreal Engine 3, and Epic Games failed to provide support and missing deadlines. So they sued Epic Games for breach of contract. However, Epic Games fired back with a countersuit for breach of contract, copyright infringement, and misappropriation of trade secrets. A judge ruled in favor of Epic Games and ordered the production of the game halted and any remaining copies to be destroyed, thus making it one of the few games to be recalled in the US. This was part of the fallout from Epic Games and Silicon Knights lawsuits, since part of the judgment was all code made with Unreal Engine 3 was ordered to be destroyed, and the code for XMen Destiny was part of that. No, this one wasn't banned, but more so removed by the publisher. Thrill Kill was actually a direct knockoff of Mortal Kombat, but with a rather BDSM twist. So it was then hit with the video game death sentence of an adults-only rating. However, most retailers refused to touch, let alone sell games with adults-only rating, so Virgin Interactive tried and failed to get it dropped to a mature rating and decided to stop production of the game, and thus the game was never seen the light of day. This game was also given the death sentence of adults-only rating. Now, unlike Virgin Interactive, who pulled Thrill Kill, the developers of Hatred still decided to keep going with it. However, the massive video game storefront Steam pulled it. Why? Well, basically, the entire premise of Hatred is you play a person who goes on a mass killing spree, killing anyone in sight, which sparked mass outcry. Not only did Steam pull it, but Twitch also banned it from ever being streamed on their platform. Though unlike the past entries, Devotion was the only game banned in one country, and that was China. So in this game, a meme was placed depicting Chinese President Xi as Winnie the Pooh. However, Red Candle, who developed the game, somehow recovered from the ban. So self-proclaimed expert pickup artist Richard LaRuna created a game called Super Seducer, in which he teaches you how to pick up women. It was a hit with people purposely who tried to fail it. So he went on to make two sequels. It was when the third one came out that Steam absolutely refused to sell it due to sexually explicit pictures of real people. So this game I called Redacted because its name alone would get my channel taken down. Let's just say the creators of this game were horrible anti-LGBTQ bigots who even wanted people to send them hate mail. Steam pulled it before it even got banned, and there's no trace of the game anywhere. Now, there are a ton of simulation games out there, but one game that was so offensive, Steam stepped in to put a stop to it. And that game was Active Shooter, a simulation game where you play a school shooter or a student. This game sparked so much outrage that Steam stepped in to prevent it from even coming out. So our last entry is pulled from Steam, not for violence or adult-themed content, but for going after Steam. You see, when the game's creators saw that Steam failed to update the game description on their site, he went in a massive tantrum about it, thus causing Steam to pull the game and its creator admin account as well. So those are just a few banned games. If you know any I missed, put them down in the comments. So with that, don't forget to button mash that like button, ring that bell, and smash that subscription button. I'm Paul saying peace out and stay frosty.